I think some of the things that really stand out are your use of dumbbells for the Olympic weightlifting movements. Because I remember seeing a lot of younger strength coaches now like, oh my gosh, I had no idea you could use dumbbells for this stuff, and it just blows their mind. They love it. But that, and then kind of the use of odd implements and different things that you did out at Air Force Academy with the water-filled training devices and things of that nature. So, if you don't mind, like, can you share a little bit, like, how did you come up with that stuff? Because that's just really cutting edge techniques. So.
When I was working as a graduate assistant at Fresno State, the strength coach there at the time, Roberto Parker, mentioned to me that a few years previously, the New York Giants, who were playing in the Super Bowl, came out and trained at Fresno State prior to going down to Southern California to play the game. And while they were in the weight room at Fresno State, the strength coach for the Giants at the time, Johnny Parker, had his athletes performing dumbbell cleans, which I had never heard of before. So from a coaching standpoint, from a biomechanical standpoint, from a sports specificity standpoint, being able to do some of the Olympic lifts with dumbbells made perfect sense to me. It was actually pretty rewarding. Like I said, I do a lot of publishing. And so I happened to publish an article in the Strength and Conditioning Journal on some of the things that we were doing with dumbbells. And Coach Parker, who at that point Coach Johnny Parker from the Giants, had moved on. He was actually the strength coach for the 49ers at the time. He called me up and asked me if he could come out and watch what our athletes were doing in terms of the Olympic lift with dumbbells.
Yeah,
so
Johnny Parker, that's a pretty big deal. I mean, that's serious, yeah.
Yeah, so to go from first hearing about it, from him performing dumbbell cleans with his athletes, to him coming out and wanting to watch what we were doing was extraordinarily rewarding and humbling.